Hey everybody, Tim Man here. Welcome back to the Hardcore Showcase. Today we are looking at Philly hardcore legends Paint It Black. And not the Rolling Stones because they fucking suck. Okay, just had to get that out of my system. Okay, right, yeah, Philly hardcore legends Paint It Black. What a band. What a band. I've got their stuff here. I'm going to go through it for you. This vinyl showcase, some CDs. Let's get straight into it. So, if you're a fan of this channel and you've watched my early stuff, you'll know I'm a massive Kid Dynamite fan, as you can tell over there. And I love Kid Dynamite. Absolutely love Kid Dynamite. Got a Kid Dynamite tattoo. Absolutely love them. So Kid Dynamite ended. Gutted. Boo-hoo. Woe is me. Anyway, most people from the bands have created other bands. And once Kid Dynamite broke up, then Dan Yeaman, the Dr. Dan Yeaman, the master, decided to do another band, and he did Paint It Black, but he wasn't on guitar, he was on vocals. And then I heard this. This is just a copy, but I basically heard the Paint It Black demo that was released in 2002, and holy shit, this stuff is amazing. 5 tracks, fast, brutal, hardcore, 80s sounding, great production, gnarly vocals, real rough, gruff vocals that Dan does, you know. It was everything. I played this to death. My mate Jay burnt me this. He found the demo online and he burnt me this. And I've listened to this to death, but in a good way. You know what I mean? It's so good. It's like 5 minutes long. That's all it is. And there's 5 tracks and it's beautiful. It is. Now this version has something slightly different. So I've got my track listings on the back there, just homemade. So the demo is, this song is short because it's not political. Great track. Less Day Aside, More Minor Threat, absolutely superb. Atticus Fitch, The Insider, and then another beautiful Fuck You song. Now this, my mate Jay, he was very lucky to get 2 extra tracks, and they appear on a release later on, so I'll go into that. But they are The Pharmacist and an hour and a half late for Happy Hour. Now, I'll show you the picture of the actual demo, what it looks like. Have never got hold of one. Seems to be really expensive. Would love one for collection one day. But yeah, first release, the demo from 2002, absolutely superb stuff. Beauty thing about it was, not only was it Dan Yeaman, it was Dave Wagenschutz on drums. Now he's one of my favourite drummers of all time, an absolute legend. What a beast. So the fact there's 2 members from Kid Dynamite plus 2 other guys, it was a win-win situation. It was, absolutely. So yeah, first up was the Paint It Black demo. I call it Rare Tracks because I've got a couple of extra tracks on it, but that is the first one, and that was superb. Okay, so then they released their first full length, which was CVA. Now, if you don't know what CVA means, that was the abbreviated term for the condition that Dan Yeaman had. That's what it was called. And if you listen to the lyrics in this album, you'll see that, yeah, he goes on about it in this album, and rightly so, because that was terrible what he had. He survived it. You know, he's still going. Superb stuff. So that's why it's called CVA. Now this album is crushing. Absolutely crushing. It is unbelievable. I listened to it before I did this video and I put it on. I was like, my God, I still love this record. It's so damn good. If you want fast, brutal, hardcore, rough 80s sounding, go for CVA. What an absolute beast. It's probably my favourite of them all, to be honest. It really is. It's absolutely superb. But all their releases are good. So anyway, CVA. What have you got here? There's the front, there's the back. So you've got those tracks that they did, but they've redone them for the album. And they are redone because some of the lyrics are in slightly different places. I think it's, which one is it on the demo? It is, I think it's the Atticus Fitch, maybe. The lyrics are slightly different in some slightly different places. You've got Cannibal. What a start of an album. Superb. What we got, Anesthesia, 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 I can't say that shit. Womb Envy, Atticus Fitch, CVA, Void, The Insider, Cutting Glass, Side B, Head Hurts, Hands on Fire, Brave, Bravo, another beautiful Fuck You song, Watered Down. This one is my favourite, The Fine Art of Falling Apart. That is such a good track. We saw them live in Manchester at the Star and Garter. Saw them a few times actually. I was quite lucky to see Paint It Black about 3 or 4 times, you know, in the UK, and I remember shouting, "Fine Art of Falling Apart." I remember that. The bass player was like, "What?" I said, "Fine Art of Falling Apart." And he went, "Yeah, how are you?" I was like, "Ah!" And they never played it. I was gutted. I love that track. That basically, Fine Art of Falling Apart is about the crumbling of Kid Dynamite. And if you read the lyrics and you know that, then you're like, yep, I can totally see it. Anyway, sorry, blah, blah, blah. This song is short because it's not political. Less Deicide, more Minor Threat. 4 simple steps for total life satisfaction. Shortchanged, and why film the carnage? Absolute beast. Released on Jade Tree. I bought this from my mate Chaz Cure in the States. He was selling some records, and I was like, I'd love to have CVA on vinyl, so I've got it. So it comes with Slip. And there's your little thanks list there. Is it thanks list? Yeah. Their thanks list and blah, blah, blah. And then, of course, on the other side, it's your members. So, Dan Yeaman, Dave Wagenschutz, Andy Nelson, I think his name is, and, of course, Dave House, who went on to do... Well, he's doing his own acoustic stuff now, but he did The Loved Ones. And he did The Curse. The Curse is a great band. No one talks about that. I'll show The Curse on here. They only released 1 CD and 1. In fact, they're on one of these releases. We'll talk about The Curse another time. But there you go. And there's the lyrics there. Superb stuff. This one is released on lovely blue vinyl, which makes sense to go with the record, the cover, and there it is. Very nice. Basic labels, track listings, and then same again. Track listings on that side. Lovely blue. It's kind of swirly. It's not transparent. Well, you can see through it. Kind of. Very nice. Very good album. Highly recommend, if you're going to get into Painted Black, that you get on CVA. Now, like did I say, released on Jade Tree? I think I did. Yeah, Jade Tree. They did the Kid Dynamite stuff, Yeah. Absolutely superb. What a start. There you go. Next up is their second release, Paradise. Now, I only have it on CD, and I'm gutted about that because it's out there on vinyl, lovely green vinyl. I've seen them live so many times, and they had this on their merch desk, and I never bought it. I don't know why. Anyway, I've got it on CD. This is their second release. It's superb. Probably not as good as CVA, but really good nonetheless. So you got, there's your track listings on the back. You've got Election Day, great start. Pink Slip's great. Exit Wounds is amazing. Ghost, The New Brutality. Atheists and Foxholes, Nicaragua. Labour Day, Burn the Hive. That's a great track. Great, superb stuff. Panic, Angel, The Pharmacist. Redone. Got it in 3 different versions now. 305 or 365, I can't really see even with my glasses. And then Memorial Day. Now, Memorial Day is where they started getting the end track would be melodic, and they'd bring someone in. It sounds like Dave Horse on this, because I don't know if he's still in this or did he leave. I can't remember. I'd have to check the... Yeah, so Colin CPM was on guitar at this point, so David left, but I think that's him at the end doing the melodic vocals. Superb stuff. So your basic disc there. Inlay. It's not quite as fun on CD. It's not quite as wow as vinyl, but we'll show you anyway. So there's your lyrics like that, and your thanks list, and that's basically the LP cover when you get it. So yeah, so Colin McGuinness, aka CPM, came in on guitar on this one. He was obviously big friends with Kid Dynamite and stuff like that, and all the guys. But yeah, great album. Like I say, Election Day, Exit Wounds is great. Burn the Hive is superb. Labour Day is great. Memorial Day, though, it's superb. My main memory of Memorial Day is... It was a few years ago, I think it was. Yeah, it was could have been 4 years ago. And Painted Black were playing the Manchester Punk Fest, and I wasn't able to go. And my mate Sean, the drummer of Random Hand, messaged me, and he's like, dude, because he knows I love Painted Black. He knows I love him. And he's like, dude, I've got a ticket. Get your arse here now. And it was late on. And I was like, oh my God. I said to my missus, I said, look, Sean's got tickets for me to, he got a free ticket. Painted Black's on. Do you mind? She's like, no, go off, you go. It means you're going to make it. I'm going to try my damn best. And I drove to Manchester as fast as I could to see 4 songs. Because when I got there, I couldn't get no signal to ring him to go, dude, let me in. So I missed a bit, but I saw 4 last songs, and Memorial Day was the last one. And oh my God, it was amazing. Arm in arm with Sean, giving it loads. Yeah, man. Painted Black. Paradise. Superb shit. Check out Paradise. It's great. Okay. Then they released this really great, really good album, Lexicon. Wow. This New Lexicon. What a album. Very different in the sense of they've definitely progressed in style. They're still keeping it hardcore. They're still keeping it punk and raw and the 80s sounding, but they've progressed into longer intros and longer. It's just musically more guitar orientated. I don't know. I can't describe what it is. If you're a fan of the band and you're watching this and you know what I mean, it's hard to describe, but it's so good. But this album is superb. Last thing to say, that Paradise was Jade Tree as well, and so is New Lexicon as well. Carrying on with Jade Tree. So there's your front. There's your back. I like that artwork, man. Yeah, it's just basic and simple, but it really works. I really like it. On the back there with some trees and the street lights. It really works. So on this you've got The Ledge. Brilliant. 4 Deadly Venoms is superb. We Will Not. Past Tense, Future Perfect. Missionary Position. White Kids Dying of Hunger. Gravity Wins. That's a great one. Dead Precedents. Sorry. No, it's a precedent. Whatever. The Beekeeper. Check Your Math. YR. So Much for Honouring Among Thieves. New Folk Song. Saccharine. Severance. Shell Game Redux. Those titles are not very rememberable. The songs are, but I could never know what those titles are. I don't know why for some reason. But anyway, this one was released with, what colour is this one? So it comes as a slip, and that's the image there. Very nice. And then your lyrics are on the back. And who's in the band at this point? Oh right, they had a different guitar player now. This is where Josh joined. That's right. So Colin's not in the band now. They got Josh on guitar. So there you go. This one, I don't even remember. It's this colour. Oh, I forgot I had this one. I thought I had a white one. I think I did, but I might have sold it. Very nice green. Kind of goes with the inlay there. Very nice, like a transparent-y green. Oh no, it's more like a hazy green, isn't it? And then side B will be that label there. Very nice. Very cool. Great album. New Lexicon. Definitely check it out, man. They've got some instrumental bits in between songs, and some of them are really good, but some of them are really long, but it's still good. Anyway, so there you go. Now that's as far as I got album wise, because I didn't realize, unbeknown to me, that they released Famine in 2023 through Revelation Records. I only just found this out, and I can't believe it. So I need to hunt that down, because I've listened to it online, and holy shit, that sounds great. True to form, classic Painted Black. So that's the last full length, which I don't own, but I do have a couple of gems here. Let me get this out of its wrapper here. So Chunksaw Records released the Philadelphia Sound 10-inch compilation. I got it because Painted Black and The Curse are on it. Talked about The Curse earlier, and this is superb stuff. So Philadelphia Sound, there you go. There's your back. The bands on here, you've got The Curse, Painted Black, Knives Out, and Go for the Throat. Every track on this is amazing. I love this EP. Got it on CD even. I loved it that much. Okay, so you've got side 1 is The Curse with Goonies Never Say Die. That's amazing. Good job, kid, for Go for the Throat. Boy Afraid by Knives Out. Now, what I said earlier, The Pharmacist. Another early version of The Pharmacist. Could have even been re-recorded for the because that's on Paradise. So that's re-recorded for this. Other tracks there, Your Old School, Be Not a Dick by The Curse, Not Bad for an Older Brother, Go for the Throat, Anniversary by Knives Out, and an hour and a half late for Happy Hour. Those 2 tracks I mentioned earlier that I've got on that demo come from this. I think they're from this recording, to be honest. Yeah, superb stuff. This might have even been before the first album, to be honest, but I'm showing you in order of how I got them anyway. So everyone shits on 10-inch records, but I like them. I do like them. So it comes with this. Let's fold this out. This is really smart. If I had a big enough place, I would definitely have that up. It's a cool poster. Look at that. Oh, bloody hell. I might have 2 of these. If that's the case, I might have to go on the back wall. Look at that. That's really cool. And then your bands and your tracks on the other side. Very nice. Okay, and this was, I think, yeah, a bottle greeny type clear 10-inch record. Excellent stuff. Look at that. There's your inner labels. And then there you go. Very nice. Was very happy to get that. It's very, very cool. Let's just move some shit out of the way. Okay, so that was that compilation. But then I found out that they did a 10-year anniversary edition, which I had to have. And the reason I had to have it, because the cover is different. Look at that. Now this is, in all fairness, I'm a sucker, because all it is the same record completely. Yeah, take it out the slip. It's the same record completely. It's just the cover. It's literally the same record. I'm not going to show you it because it's literally, it's the same clear record, but it has this beautiful 10 by 10 special cover. Now, 10-year anniversary edition. This is number 44 of 60. There's only 60 of these available. And like I said, Painted Black are on it. The Curse, man. What a band. 1 EP. 1 and 2 songs on this. That's all they ever released. There's nothing else out there. It's amazing. So yeah, there you go. And it's basically the back of a Bouncing Souls poster. It's got to be, isn't it? The back, because it's Chunksaw, isn't it? Chunksaw Records. It's part of a Bouncing Souls poster that they've used, because there's part of the Bouncing Souls guy, whatever his name is. Mad, isn't it? But they've printed them, and it's an extra front cover. I just love it. I love it. What actually is that? I don't even know what that picture is. I can't even make out what that picture is, but it's cool nonetheless. So there you go. So that's the albums and splits. Now we go on to the 7 inches. Here we go. Okay. So after they released New Lexicon, and after a while, they released a few 7 inches. Now I've always assumed that these 7 inches are basically another album, but done in EP form, because they released 3. So the first one was Painted Black, Invisible. There you go. Nice image there. And then on the back you had basically 6 tracks. Okay, so you had Greetings Fellow Insomniacs, Head First, Props for Ventriloquism, Speaking with Your Mouth thing, that thing, Little Fists, DFW and Invisible. Now this was released on No Idea Records, because they're all released on different labels. I can't remember what's in these. It's been a while since I've listened to them and played them. You get a little slip with the vocals there. The vocals. Fucking hell, Tim, man. With the lyrics. And then the actual record itself. And this one is really cool. It's on clear vinyl. And nice black inner labels. And the Painted Black is actually, it looks like it's drawn on. It's not though, but it looks like it. See what I mean there? See how it's different colour? It's really cool, man. It's really cool. So that was the first of the first 7 inches they released. Then they did... Oh! I've got another one. I didn't know I had 2. So that was clear. So what's this one? So I'm not going to get it all out again. I'm just going to see if it's a different colour. Oh shit, it is as well. Well, shit on a stick. I got myself a nice little red marble one. Red burgundy one. With black splodges in. I didn't even know I had that. Just pulled it out of the collection. Must have bought 2. Happy days. There you go. So that's that one. I might as well put that one back in. Okay, next up, they did... Get it out of the slip. Surrender. Next 7 inch. Now this was released on Fat Wreck, this one. This one had Sacred, Worms, Cypher and Surrender. That one had 4 tracks on it. There you go, front and back. Like I say, I was convinced that this was their new album. They just decided to do it in 7 inch form because there's enough. They're all, I think, they recorded at the same time, split off 3 different labels, all very much black and white aesthetic, if you know what I mean. And then there you go, black vinyl, Painted Black, and then side B there, like that. Excellent stuff. Yeah, these are great. All tracks of these are great, to be fair. They are really good. And then in the last one, take it out of its thing, we have Amnesia. Again, with the black and white type aesthetic. And there's your back. Very similar. This was on Bridge 9. Ooh, could do a Bridge 9 special, I tell you. Okay, we've got Salem, Homesick, Nicotine, Amnesia, and Bliss. There you go. Enough for an album's worth, isn't it? Really. Does this come with a slip or nothing? No slip on this one. All the other one didn't. And this was on grey marble, which is really nice. And then that side. Woo! Where you going? There you go. Same again. Grey marble. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, we are coming to the very end of my Painted Black showcase, but I have one more record to show you. And it's this. This was another a purchase from my mate Chaz Cure in the States, and it's the Goliath 7-inch. Now, this was only available if you went to that show. They gave out, how many was there? Is there 500 of them? I'm not sure exactly, but this was off him when I bought some records from him. So that's written on the front. Whether that's written by my mate Chaz or that was written on it at the time, could be, yeah, it might have been him, maybe, I don't know. But anyway, I've kept it in that, and then it's in a thing. Pull that out. This is a self-made, yeah, 500 is right. This is self-made. It's not released on anything. They did it themselves. It's a printed 7-inch. There you go. Painted Black Goliath. And it's basically one track. It's just the one track. And it's got the... Oh, I never realised it's got the skulls on it. Look. That's so cool. I didn't realise that was on there. So there you go. It's got the date stamped. 1st of the 6th, 08. And my number is 79 of 500. How cool is that? Very nice piece to have. Very nice piece. Took me a while to track it down. Thanks to my mate Chaz. Thank you very much for that. So there you go. That's my Painted Black showcase. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm going to get that new album. I'm definitely going to go get that new album. I can't believe that completely passed by me. I'm baffled how I've missed that. That's really not like me, but it well under the radar. It wasn't advertised or anything, and I follow Rev and all that, but anyway, missed it. But I'll get that and I'll show you on here once I get it. But that's my Painted Black showcase. Classic hardcore punk from Philly. Can't go wrong. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. So until then, take care of yourselves. Cheers.